Welcome to the Hockey in the 313 podcast, where we talk all things Red Wings in the world of NHL. Here are your hosts, Brian Donnelly, Keegan Grazioli, Zach Ola, and Dayton Vandermeer.
Alrighty, and we are back. What's up, everybody? This is Hockey in the 313 podcast. I'm one of your hosts today, Keegan, also joined by Zach, Dayton, Hunter, and of course, Thrash. And, you know, maybe it's back to Thrash in the 313 podcast again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He's back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry for the hiatus, but don't worry. I know
It's
you guys.
totally okay.
You guys have
Well, the
suffered
last
without
time,
me. So.
the last time you were here, I saw that you were me. Now you said you were me. So.
Oh, yes, that's that. Yes.
now Thresh
Yeah,
is
That's,
Brian.
Gotta lose 200 pounds and get about 10 years younger, maybe.
Alright, anyway, obviously, if you guys haven't noticed, our main host, Brian, is not joining us tonight. Unfortunately, he had a lot of personal stuff kind of come up. All we gotta say is we love you, Brian. Hopefully everything's, we're looking out for you, and we're gonna miss you. And obviously we're here for you if you need anything. But other than that, tonight, got a pretty decent sized episode tonight, I hope, for the most part. We're gonna be recapping the last two games, but those against the Sabres, Islanders, and of course the most recent game last night against St. Louis. We're going to talk rookies, so Emmett Finnie, AESP, and MBN. Kind of rumors, kind of what's kind of going on, and then maybe some movement or trades as well. So let's get right into it. I think we can all kind of look at kind of what's going on through the last two games, especially with against Buffalo and the Islanders. Not the greatest. You can definitely see that they did not put forth the effort, and it definitely showed on the ice. So, what are your guys' thoughts on kind of briefly on those two games against the Sabres and Islanders?
Unwatchable.
Embarrassing.
is the word. Yeah.
Frustrating.
Absolutely embarrassing.
Yeah.
Especially that the last one. The Blues game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, not the Blues. Who was
The Islanders.
Yeah.
Islanders.
I'm stroking out right now. I'm so sorry.
You're okay, Hunter.
The Islanders, yes.
I feel like the Sabres game was really frustrating too. Not because like they were obviously outplayed a little bit, but I think heading into the third period it was 2-2, right?
Yeah.
So like I don't know that they should have they had every chance to, come away with something in that game, and they just, well, as we know, fell apart.
I felt like
It was 2-2, and it felt like the loss was inevitable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I felt like we weren't getting set at all in the offensive zone. It also wasn't helping that we got a lot of penalties.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, thank God our penalty kill is a lot better this year compared to last year.
Incredibly better.
Mhm.
I'll tell you that right now.
Night
Yeah.
and day.
But I mean, I feel like just Buffalo was in on us the whole game. Like, I remember I'll give props to Buffalo because I think Jack Quinn had an insane give and go from the neutral zone. That was a pretty good goal on them. I was like, oh shoot, that was a nice play. But also I'll give congrats to Cole Nellis on his first win.
Yep.
Was that his name, Cole Nellis?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was I think he played for the Orlando Solar Bears in the ECHL, and then he made his way up to. So kind of a cool story, and kind of going off of that. I mean, obviously that kind of shows hey, you can get really lucky in your career, and anything can happen. So obviously, for a guy like me who's 22, sitting in a room making a podcast, that shit ain't happening ever. The most I'll ever play is on a Monday night league at 11 o'clock at night and have a couple brewskis, but obviously that ain't ever happening. But yeah, I can definitely say that that Buffalo game was frustrating. Probably at least some takeaways, I guess. Finnie had a really good goal. He's looked incredible. And then some definitely takeaways. I think that Pellikka and Edvinsson pair, I think throughout those two games did not look the greatest. I think in the Islanders game they benched Edvinsson, which I think rightfully so. He was not playing the best of hockey in that moment. But I kind of going to the Islanders game, that was a train wreck. That was abysmal to watch. Just, I mean, obviously Islanders are young. I love Schaefer. He obviously really great kid. I love his story. I love how he's been playing. But man, we just did not have it that night whatsoever. Whether it was in net or just offensively or defensively, we just could not get anything past. I believe it was Riddick in net.
Yeah, big save, Dave.
Yep.
The big save Dave and the big 2-5. So yeah, that was definitely frustrating. Obviously, leading into St. Louis's game, obviously a lot of players did not look promising, unfortunately, and I think a lot of us can agree Rasmussen has not been in favor of any Wings fan this season in the sense of his play has been abysmal, and it's very sad to say because I think a lot of us really were hoping that he panned out as a bottom liner, or like a bottom pairing guy, but man, he has not looked good whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, the Islanders game, I felt a little bad because I think did Comfort do anything that game? I don't know if he did. But,
that was Mason Appleton. I was gonna say he tried to go out there and injure Matthew Schaefer, but that was Appleton towards the end.
Yeah.
But no, if Comfort had a goal that game, I think because Bergen and Comfort the last two games have actually been. They've actually been pretty deep.
I was going to say, Mr. Cardio's actually doing something.
Yeah.
Well, I think we also suspected that maybe Comfort would at least have a little bit of a bounce back from last year, but so far he looks really good, in my opinion.
Well,
shocking considering his preseason.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was really bad in the preseason. I forgot about that.
Mr. Cardio out there.
His first year was good, and I was a big defender of his after last season. Because like I said, the first year he was really good with us, and then I also wanted to say about Finnie. We had the Calder finalist matchup in Finnie and Schaefer that game. Yep, and
we ended his point streak.
Yeah.
Then
we
Finnie
did.
got a
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Finny's
that.
superior.
But anyway, leading into the St. Louis game, I was at this game. So I think personally I wasn't too worried about those two losses just because you're going to drop games, you're going to have really bad games. I think it's all about how you respond to those losses that obviously help you eventually kind of get to where you want to be. And first period was not promising whatsoever. That game was a birthday present from my parents, so shout out my dad. Me and him went to that game. Funny enough, me and him throughout any time we've gone to games has always been somehow Red Wings versus St. Louis. It's always been that. And then fun fact, we sat, I can't remember his first name, but we sat right behind the Kessel family, or right in front of the Kessel family. Can't remember his first name, but he plays for St. Louis. I think it's Matthew Kessel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, really nice family. Just wanted to shout them out real quick because they were very sweet, very nice. So, anyway, yeah, that first period was abysmal. We're like, what just happened? And then I believe it was 4 minutes into the second period, and McClellan called that timeout, and he definitely ripped into these guys, and I think justified so. They were not playing the best hockey out there, and I mean, you couldn't really see it on the broadcast. He was covering his mouth, but you could tell he was laying into the guys. Like if the coach is, if he's calling a timeout 4 minutes into the second period, like you done something wrong.
What's the over under on F-bombs that he dropped?
He definitely
30-second timeout.
Yep.
60.
Yeah.
every other word was
That's
went
why
to
he had
swear
his
jar.
mouth covered. It's just because he knew he was on live.
Yeah, pretty much. But also to note in that game, Rasmussen was scratched, so his play has inevitably gotten him scratched, and
You know it's bad when they favor Travis Hamonic over him.
yeah, they have 7 defensemen instead of another forward. But going to this game, we got a power play late in the second. Berggren scoring on it, really good goal on his part. He's been playing honestly really good. I really like how he's been playing.
Beauty one-timer.
Yeah, through one-timer, I believe it was from Cop.
Yeah,
Cop.
down low.
And then
Wait, I think was that the goal that Axel got the second assist? Oh yeah, he threw it
the
down
second
low.
assist.
Yes.
Yep. By the way, he looked really good that game. I love Pelika so much.
I wish I was able to watch it, but still in Indiana, I got blacked out. Thanks, Gary. And I just had to go watch it illegally on what pirate site. But I was able to catch the third at least. No.
But, that's good. And then anyway, I believe it was Finnie who scored next. Really lucky bounce.
Yeah.
On that play, but overall,
way to work the cycle right there.
Exactly, way to work the cycle on that.
Also, sorry, Larkin's point streak ended too.
Yep.
They didn't give him the assist on that.
Yeah, they didn't give it.
No, he did. He did get an assist on that.
No, I just.
Oh, they gave it back?
Yeah, they.
No.
Did they give it?
Oh,
back?
they took it away. Never mind.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That's
okay. He's bent. I mean, he's still.
He'll take a win over that any day.
Hell yeah.
Right. And then close, not even a couple seconds later, Hamnick riffs a shot to JT Confer, who tips it in. Now it's a 4-3 game. Now you're getting a little bit of life.
Well,
and
whenever so, I don't know how you guys do this when you're watching games, but when if it's like a 2-1 game or in this case a 4-0 game, I got like timestamps in my head that I set for them. I'm like, you have to score this many goals by this point. So if it's like, I don't know, a 3-1 game maybe or a 3-0 game, I'm like, you got to score at least 1 or 2 goals by like the 10-minute mark in the third period, and then it's a 1-goal game and you got the extra 10 minutes of the period. But this game, I said to myself, what was it? I said that they have to at least score 2 that period, because then it's reasonable then 2 goals the next period, and they got 3. And then I thought to myself, on my story I said, are they giving us false hope? And I've had that.
Oh yeah.
Well, what's funny is that my dad was like, they're winning this game. They have all the momentum, and he did say something after the game that I thought was honestly kind of an accurate kind of how the game kind of went. Is it's not how the Red Wings won, it's how St. Louis collapsed. Lost. Jordan Binnington did Jordan Binnington things.
I don't even know if
He
a
wasn't
lot
his
of it is Jordan
formation,
Binnington. I think they had a lot of weird, stupid deflections in front of him too.
I mean,
was he out of position on a little bit of it? Yes, but still,
especially on the Ed goal, like it deflected player's hip. I
That
think.
was weird.
Yeah, like Benny was just standing there. He's like, "Oh, what happened?"
What's going on? But anyway, I mean, sometimes all you need is puck luck. And that's like the
Puck
one thing
don't
I've
lie.
always said about the puck don't lie. And then
they don't ask how; they ask how many.
And it was 6 unanswered because Edvinsson decided to put the team on his back. No, sorry. DeBrincat scored his first of the year, and then all of a sudden Edvinsson rips a shot from the point that gets deflected in like top cheese, and now it's 5-4, and I'm like, this can't be happening. Like, this is unreal. And then empty netter by Edvinsson too. He looked phenomenal that game in my opinion. Like
that second line pairing definitely redeemed themselves.
They redeemed themselves. Let's say that. But what I also did notice is they were switching the D pairs so goddamn much in that game, and it was like I'm like, this is not shades of Lalonde, but like I just saw something like, why are they always switching the D pairs? Like, just keep it constant. Like, if it's working, it's working. But I think towards the end they had Edvinsson and Sider together. I think that's what I kind of noticed. Well, take away from that, keep them together.
I got something to say on that. We'll see if you guys agree or not. But I think I said this like a week ago to Zach and Cole about how I thought that they should put Edvinsson with Sider, and well, they did, and it actually worked out pretty well. I feel like yesterday I said I feel like it takes off a lot of pressure off of Edvinsson, because he's playing with that ASP rookie, so Edvinsson might feel the pressure of having to. I mean, I don't know if I'd say
cover up his mistakes.
Maybe. And now that he's with Sider, he knows that he doesn't have to do that. And now Sherratt's with ASP, a veteran, and then I thought those two pairs looked a lot better.
They did. I can 100% agree. I was also really worried that the Johansson and Hamnick pairing when I was out there, I'm like, I'm getting shades of home opener. I don't need this. And then they put Hamonic and Sherratt together, I'm like, this is even. Oh no, this is even worse. This is giving shades. Go back. I don't need a Justin Hall and Petrie or a Petrie and Sherratt scenario again. Like I don't need it. I don't need it. But what a comeback for the Wings, 6 unanswered. Really shows a testament, I want to say, to the coaching staff. I feel like one reason why I haven't been worried about those 2 losses is McClellan. He's our guy. He's a guy that I know and I believe that is going to get this done. He clearly got these guys to push back and win this game. And I think this is like one of the biggest comebacks for the Red Wings
in a while.
I think
third game
since the gritty goal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's how long it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, talk about the Pence one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Near New Year's, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That feels like it was forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
It was like what, 4 seasons ago?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
That's
but
when I
3.
decided I
Yeah.
need a Wallman jersey.
And then they well, we won't talk about that, but
Well, before we
The
get
rest is history.
before we
the
get
rest
further,
is history.
I want to ask you guys, like, so obviously Gibson's first game wasn't good, but I feel like his 2 or 3 games after that were better. But not only his last, I mean, he made some big saves yesterday, right?
He
But-
locked in.
Mhm.
I will say, like, his first period wasn't the greatest, and then I think after that save, I think it was on. Was it Snuggerud
Yeah,
or was it Neighbors?
Snuggerud on the breakaway.
Yeah, the breakaway. He locked in. He was locked down after that, and I think that honestly helped us out in that game. After that, he was solid lockdown. But I think for Gibson is when he's hot, but when he's cold, he's dead cold.
I was. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, you can go.
I was definitely terrified when Casper got that penalty against the Blues.
Flipped it over the boards, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was getting shades of this is going to overtime. It's over.
Yeah.
This is it.
And I thought Gibson stepped up heavily on that part. I mean, he did get
Yeah,
lucky
save
a
on
little bit
fire
on those
there.
posts, but still, I could definitely tell his lateral movement got better compared to game 1. But well, yeah, I think our I trust our goaltending more this year than last year.
Oh,
And
1,000%.
I think
Oh,
maybe
100%.
there's like a little bit of like shades of our defense, like a little bit crumbling apart. And well, for those games that we gave up a lot of goals, I mean,
Yeah.
and also like going a little bit back on Edvidson, I felt like he was kind of sleepwalking those games on the losing streak, because I remember like he like passed to the, or he was like in front of the net, and he like passed like Pelika like pretty softly, nonchalantly, and like we almost gave up a good chance to them. And I forgot who else. It was in the Blues game. Somebody passed it up the middle, and like I think Snuggerud was there. He like came straight down and had a good shot on net, and like that's what I was pretty frustrated on about like how we're losing these games. Like, it's okay to lose a game every once in a while, but like I just felt like we weren't locked in and we were nonchalant, like I said. And it was good to have a coach like McClellan to like light a fire in our players, and we never gave up on that St. Louis game, and that was like a huge statement win for us.
Another big thing too is he holds his players accountable, and I think there was something today that Dayton posted too, is he was very, very vocal in today's practice, and that's what you
than
need.
Usual.
Well, and that's what you need a guy to be. Sometimes if the team's not performing up to your expectations, you need to let them know, and you need them to be what you want them to be. And clearly, there is an expectation for this team. The expectation is playoff or bust a little bit. May not have been said, in the media, because obviously they don't really want to like jinx it or really say it. But I think the fan base knows it, management knows it, the players know it, and the coaching staff knows it. It's playoffs or bust this year. And I think with how they've played as of recent, and this is coming from, like, I was talking with my dad in the car when we were going on the way home, and he's a guy who never he's like, I'll see it when I believe it. He's like, this team can make the playoffs. I think they have the right pieces. It's just putting it forward, and they can do it. I believe they can truly do it, but I think it's just consistency, and like you said, just putting it forward and make everything has to fall in the line a little bit too.
So we're gonna see. I don't know what this is gonna do. So good luck editing this if it does anything. So that quote you're talking about, I'll just show you it right here. Let's see if I press this. Hold on.
Oh shit! Are we actually upgrading here?
Is it? What's it doing? Oh my!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Okay. There we go. There we go.
Wait. Sorry. Did you just like
cut
share
that
your
out.
screen? Your screen?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
Okay.
Hey,
This is different.
We're finding out new features. Let's go.
Yeah. So that's what you're talking about. So back to no. Let me turn. Here we go. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Good luck editing that.
We'll figure out a way.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's kind of like last year's. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's like last year's exactly, but Todd seems to always drop a quote every year, and I feel like that could. Yeah.
He's had a couple.
He's had a couple of moments. You wouldn't see him alone doing that, but.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely not.
No. Gur would never. He's too focused on stealing the moon.
Good old Uncle Fester.
Oh yeah.
This
That's a
is
new
the
one.
season.
You know. Well, I just want to make sure before you say that.
Okay.
Because I'm really bad luck when I go to Wings games, and we're going to one on the 13th against the Ducks, and
Oh no.
so let's just keep in mind.
That's okay. I'm 0-3 so far.
I'm 1-1 so far.
Well, so before the Sabres game where we lit them up, with Kane had like 5 points or whatever. Last year I think I was like 1-6, and I went to the Stadium Series game too, so that was fun. And the year before that, the only win that I have ever seen before the Buffalo game at LCA was, probably the best moment in the last 10 years, and that was the home game against the Habs. So, I guess I sacrificed every other game I've gone to for that one moment, but that's okay. And let's just hope that they don't play like that when we go. So.
Yeah, and also, you're welcome, Dayton.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So before we go, I'd like to give my thoughts on that. I like McQuillan, and I think it is kind of a little bit of a regime change too. Just kind of like over like how the general. Oh boy, I'm having a stroke here. Kind of just the whole presence of the team changes. Like he's trying to keep everyone accountable. Like he literally just sent Rasmussen to the box and replaced him with Travis Hamonic.
Yeah.
He's basically putting it out there, either commit or you're gonna sit. And
Amen.
I feel like after a while, oh my god,
A whale?
after a while, oh my god, after a while, I think Rasmussen might get sent down.
Huh?
I really do.
That's a take.
Yeah. I see Carter Mazur coming up, and I see him doing great.
Mm-hmm. He definitely deserves a shot after, he sadly got injured in his first game.
That was
Yep.
the Aaron Rodgers moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, LCA is the new MetLife, apparently.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Cam Scattaboo getting hurt, too. Ugh.
I heard
Oh my
about that.
god.
Oh, God. It was brutal. Anyway.
Did anyone notice that I changed my
Yes.
whole profile? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that. I was at Cedar Point all
So
day.
I
Scatterbo?
I changed my whole profile over to a Cam Scattaboo fan page, and then the next morning he gets his leg blown off.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, Hunter.
yep, I'm guilty.
All right. Any other thoughts on the St. Louis game at all, or
I don't understand how he won that.
me
Yeah,
neither?
I mean,
It's not high. It's not high one. It's.
Yep.
Oh wait,
How many?
it's how many?
is everyone here having a stroke?
Yes, apparently.
We're all
This is brutal. This is brutal. If you want to just
No.
cut everything I cut out, that's fun.
No.
I before we all have a stroke again, and while we're all clear-minded at the moment before whatever else happens, I'm kidding. But no. Yesterday after the win, again, Zach and Cole, I seem to always be talking to them anyway. Actually,
What about me, bro? What about me?
no, you were at the Wings game yesterday, so you didn't hear this. No, I said, maybe I said on my story too, but I said, obviously this game there was a lot of bad, but hopefully this could be this kind of win, could maybe give it a lot of momentum, maybe turn things around a little bit.
And also a little bit on that, I'm really hoping we're better on the road because we got the California trip ahead of us.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to say up to
well,
1 a.m.
we swept it last year.
See, I told you.
We did.
It's possible.
It is
Not
really
confident.
possible.
Just want to get revenge on the Sharks for once. And
Oh, we will. Sharks are good, but they're still young.
they won today. Yeah, I think that was their second win.
Yeah, Misa had his first goal, and then Celebrini had the overtime winner. But
Dmitry Orlov's almost a point per game right now.
That's
I
crazy.
did not notice that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's wild.
Huh.
Anyway, kind of moving away from the recap of the last 3 games. Maybe not our best performances on 2 of those, and we don't know how the hell the other one happened. But moving on to a little bit more positive. Currently, I believe he is the point leader for all rookies. I don't know if it's
Demidov, I think, took over.
Tied for
yeah,
second.
tied for second.
Zeke William, Emmett Finney, and then Demidov's in first.
Okay. Anyway, who was in first place for a hot second up until Demidov had a 3-point night last night. Emmett Finney has looked incredibly impressive. Whether it was a win or a loss, he has been an X factor on this team. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm buying the Finney stock right now. I'm all in. This guy, 7th rounder, the first time a Red Wing 7th rounder made the roster since Henrik Zetterberg. It's such a Red Wings thing, but excuse me, man, it is so exciting to watch him play. And I can't say good enough things about his game, whether it's offensively or being responsible defensively. He just does all the right things, and I think McClellan's made it clear that he is a guy that's going to play top end minutes, and he shows that he's been ready for it.
I'm curious to see his scorecard or whatever, his JFresh card when that comes out. I think December, I heard.
Yeah.
He's really fast, and a lot of players on the team say how fast he is. I don't think he'll ever put up the offense. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he'll be some really good player. Okay, he is a good player. Let me just not.
Well, you predicted he'd make the show, so.
Yeah, I did. Yep. Everybody knows that. I'm kidding. But no. I wonder if his do you think he kind of plays like Larkin a little bit? Is that 2-way forward? That skates really fast.
I remember you were comparing him to Bertuzzi.
That was me. I was about to say I see him a lot more like
I agree.
Bertuzzi.
He's a little honey badger out there.
Yeah,
I think he averages 4 or 5 hits a game.
Yeah,
I enjoy his physicality the most, honestly.
Yeah, he's physical, and I can attest to what Dayton was saying. He is a bumblebee out there. He is fast, and I love it because you need to inject the youth. So he's looked great, and obviously everybody else take it away.
Well, okay, so he's 3rd in the team in hits.
Yep.
And in terms of his giveaway takeaway ratio, he is the only positive forward on the Wings.
Really?
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So,
But that means he gets more takeaways and giveaways, right?
yes.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty good.
Look, we're early into the season, but he's doing everything right.
Yeah. He's obviously not going to be a point per game pace the whole year, but if he puts up 50 points, 40, 50 points, that's really good.
Oh, don't get me started, Dayton. Don't get the Finney Glazers started.
It's okay. I've already looked at getting a Finney 100th anniversary jersey. So.
Hey man,
That's my boy. love it.
I invested myself in a Axel Sandin Pelka jersey. So
Oh, yeah.
that is my future investment, which I am surprised that I was allowed to have as many letters that
Yeah,
I could put on a custom jersey.
Because on the NHL website, you can only do 12 letters, and ASP's name is obviously longer than that. So you can't even put his last name as a custom jersey on.
I went through the Red Wings website, and it was like $170, but it's like the premium ones. It wasn't just like the lower end Fanatics ones. It was like the premium ones. I'm
Really?
like, how was I? Because you weren't able to do MBN's full name. So I can't
I was mad
can't
about
remember
that.
who was doing it, but it was you. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I was able to do Pelka. I'm like, am I tripping? Like, am I able to do Pelka's number? And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, here we go. Here's $170. Take my money. But
When do you get?
honestly, I haven't gotten it yet. I was really hoping it'd come in yesterday, but it'll be probably this week or next
Or
week.
when you get it, like, you gotta like make sure or like let me know if it actually is like that quality, like you said, because like that's really weird. Because like $170, that's like the price of the low tier Fanatics one.
I'll get 2 at that point.
All right. But
Oh, sorry.
yeah, go right ahead, Zach. I was,
Sorry, just getting a little bit back to Finnie. Just one thing, like what I was talking with about kind of my scout buddies a little bit. Like he fits really perfectly with Larkin and Raymond, and I think that's pretty obvious to tell. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna drive a line in the future, but I mean, he's doing all the small stuff right. You could tell with his physicality. I think with his hockey sense as well. Like he's getting out to the slot the most, as you can tell. That's where most of his goals have been happening, and like he's like good at getting below the red line and getting to the corners and getting pucks there as well. That's what I saw a lot from the preseason, and it's just pretty cool to see how this kid has been taking off since we drafted him. I was listening to the Spinning Chicklets podcast when they had like Shane Doan on, and apparently I forgot. I think Finnie was like 5'11" when we drafted him. I forgot how many pounds he was, but he was pretty light. And then now he's 6'2", and he's like 200. He weighs 200-ish.
208.
I think they said when he was drafted into the CHL, he was like 5'4".
Yeah.
Oh,
5'4"?
yeah,
Holy
that might have
shit!
been it, yeah. And yeah,
He put on like 20 pounds too.
And I heard, he like put on a lot of pounds in the summer as well. But it's just pretty awesome to see a prospect like this to like grow throughout the CHL. And I've been also keeping my eye on him the past 2 years. And one thing that always stood out to me was his motor. Now he's like getting on players and also kind of playmaking a little bit. But I think this just shows how we can trust our own system and how to develop guys and leave them in their leagues, and then when we call them up, they like fit perfectly on our system. And that's what we kind of wanted when Yzerman came back to Detroit. We wanted these guys we wanted these late round gems to come up and to contribute, and I think that's what's happening.
So
we didn't have that with Holland really, unless
nope.
Berggren maybe.
Dan Cleary's good at his job.
Maybe not the rest of pro scouting, but
Finnie is a Draper pick, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh.
The only reason I know that is because I talked to Chris Draper at the Spitfire games.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So anytime I have a chance to pick his brain,
Does he go there
I
a
do.
lot?
I see him pretty often actually in Windsor. Yeah.
Scouting
Nice.
Velchets.
Well, okay, so there's a player for the Spitfires, sorry to get off topic. Anthony Cristoforo, defenseman,
I've heard
2
of
years
him.
in a row, went
Yeah.
undrafted. How are you watching him play and not drafted? I've brought him up like 3 times to Draper at this point.
I feel like he's gotten better a little bit when I've seen him a little bit.
Cristoforo, man, he's a lot better than. I mean, I watch him every game, so like obviously like I see him, but like every game I go, wow, he makes the smartest play every time. Or if he makes a mistake, he's always recovering. I'm like, huh, why does nobody like this kid?
Has
What
he
is going on?
Has he gotten any like tryouts? Like in training camp or whatever?
Yeah, actually, I think he was he in Dallas? I think this past summer.
Oh yeah.
It might have been.
I don't know, man. Like, there's something about him. But
thought
yeah,
I
every time
remember
I
from
see
the-
Draper, you know.
Yeah. I thought I remember from the prospect tournament, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
you're
I'm
right.
tripping.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Didn't,
But
well, wait, one more thing. Didn't I don't know if he still does, but didn't Ozzy own like a team or something? Was part of
Osgood?
the owner or something? Or,
Oh, he owns the Spirit.
does he?
Yeah.
yeah,
I
he's
think.
part owner of the Spirit.
I remember him at the Memorial Cup. I think he was there to present, or
That's
he was with the team. Yeah.
Yep, he was definitely the Spirit. I remember seeing like a ton of like sponsor stuff with him being there. So, kind of moving. Are we good on the Finnie talk for a minute or?
I mean, I can glaze him all day.
This is my job.
Yeah.
That is Hunter's job. That is.
I love Emmett Finney with an undying passion.
Potential rebrand.
No, because then I'll get traded.
No.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, moving on to another rookie, Axel Sandin Pellikka. I know last couple games the 2 games he hasn't looked impressive, but I think overall we got something special with him. I think maybe his defensive game obviously needs a little bit of refining, but his offense is definitely there. I think he's a guy that can play. He shown he can play in this league, and I believe it was last night too. Like, he was on the power play. He ripped a shot that almost went in, and he's definitely.
Is this the shot that got blocked? I was like, did he get blocked? Right?
Yeah, it got blocked. Yep.
Yeah, it was a 98-mile-per-hour shot, and I wish you couldn't bring that up. Funny that you brought that up, but.
But
Didn't they like smoke some dude right in his ankle?
Yeah. That's,
yep. I think it was Neighbors.
Yep.
I think Neighbors got.
Oh yeah, it was
Yep.
Neighbors.
He took so many shot blocks last night. I mean, he had 2 goals last night too. But
Yeah.
That's what he kind of does. He's having a good year.
But man, he's going to be a guy that's going to quarterback a power play sometime in this league. Maybe it might not be this year, but next year he's going to be a guy that's going to be ripping 1-tees from the point. And I mean, there's a lot of great stuff about his game. Obviously, like I said, his defensive game could use a little bit refining, but that's also just getting used to NHL pacing. Maybe a little bit more awareness on his end. I think he thinks a little bit too offensively sometimes, but that's an offensive defenseman. You knew what you were getting into him with. But overall, I love how he, walks the line in the offensive zone, and I love his shot. I love how quick it is. I love how he's able to make the right passing, or maybe go a little bit deeper into the zone and create opportunities for other players. And I mean, it might have not shown a lot last night, but it's definitely shown in previous games where we've had a lot of success. And I think he's a guy that's a non-negotiable. Like, he's a guy that's going to be here for a long time, and I think he's a guy that's going to stay. Obviously, I mean, he's played 9 games so far. As same with everybody, but I know him and Finnie are. I mean, can't really get sent down, but
yeah,
they're 2 guys that are roster guys. 100% roster guys. You do not send those guys down because they're just X factors.
somebody in our
You
group
can't. You can't.
said what was it? What did he say? Oh yeah, he's like, do we send down MBN and ASP? And I said, why would you send down ASP? He's playing on the second line, playing on the power play, and you mentioned his defensive game. Obviously, it's not amazing, but it's obviously good enough now to work.
To play.
Yeah.
Mainstay on the penalty kill.
Once again, you got to let him kind of make mistakes and kind of learn through it and let him grow. It
Exactly.
takes a while for a defenseman to develop, and especially with him being an undersized one.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say too
Say on-
is you and
on
Cole
average.
rage bait with the rage baiting of like send down ASP. I'm like, no, it's not gonna get to me, but that's not happening regardless.
That wasn't me. That was all cool.
Okay, then it was Cole.
Yes.
Yeah, they say it usually takes about a NHL defender about 200 games to actually get up to speed. So
It's a fair assessment.
Just think of Jackson Lacombe on the Ducks, how he had an incredible year last year, and he got the bag this year. And also, there's Korchinski, who's
And now
still
they got
in the
tapes on
AHL.
him.
All right, and then so Thrash, any thoughts on ASP so far at all, or?
I love him. and I would do anything for him.
That's a great response.
Yeah, there was all those rumors last year about Detroit trading for Erik Karlsson and whatnot, and it was why trade for Karlsson when we have ASP coming up? Like
a younger version of him as well.
Exactly, and now we're seeing it, and I know his defensive game might not be perfect, but I still think he's better suited out there than someone like Justin Hull or Travis Hamonic. So,
What? Who said what?
Yeah, so I really enjoy watching him play. There was a guy at the Wings, not the Wings game, the Spitfire game the other day saying that, oh wow, he looks a lot like Hudson with his head fakes. I was like, all right, I don't quite see it as many times, but I definitely see like with the edge work and whatnot, and just trying to make something happen. So I don't think he's going to win the Calder like Hudson.
No, because Emmett Finney is, so.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
also,
I really like ASP.
Also, we don't glaze Pelika as much as Canadian fans glaze Hudson.
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not joking when I say this. I saw Canadians fans were super hype on Davidoff for making a pass to the point where he made a pass that was really cool. Apparently, and it was like the greatest thing that's ever happened, and it was like
I talk about
Andrew Paul did it last night for Berggren's goal, exact same fucking pass.
Yeah,
right.
I thought you were gonna say about his overtime assist. I thought that was a good one.
Can I make a comparison?
Sure.
Demidov, Patrick Mahomes.
What?
Ooh,
I mean the amount of glazing that happens with him.
Hey, that pass was kind of Demidovi like.
Oh my God, no! All right, now
That's
half
a little
fans
bit
are gonna.
Demidovi. That skate move.
You know,
was
it reminds
Demidovi.
me of Patrick Mahomes.
Get Chris Collinsworth to call a hockey game. He'll be all over that.
All right, and then kind of getting into the final rookie, and this will kind of lead into another topic is MBN. He's looked really good so far, in my opinion. I feel like he's looked good, but I think he obviously hasn't really put up the points too much. He did get his one assist against the Islanders, even though it's like the Chris Paul cuts the lead to 42. Like whoopsie, like it didn't really mean much, but like it's cool to see a guy get his first point regardless of the outcome, obviously, especially since he did make the roster out of camp. But he has played that 9 games. He is a guy that is eligible to be sent down to the AHL and leading in. Pardon?
He's the only guy that has a slide.
Yeah, the only guy. Right. Yep. And then kind of leading into kind of our next topic. This will kind of transition, but
before we do that though, I like the optics of the PR guy walking into the room after your team got shelled 7-1 and being like, "Hey, I need you to take a picture with the puck for your secondary assist."
Too.
They didn't post it until the St. Louis game. They were off social media. So I give them props at least for not doing that. But it's like, okay, they're like, we're not gonna.
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, he's probably like, well, okay. MBN seems like the chillest guy. He's very like chill, like very chill. He's like for the boys, like especially when I met. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? Like he's like, what's up, dude? Like just like.
Wait,
the most.
Sorry, who called Casper Unk again? Was that him or ASP?
That was all of them. That was
all of them.
That was all of them. That's just his nickname.
Yeah.
A year older than him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Unk still got it.
Yeah.
All right, but leading into kind of our next topic, and this pertains to MBN, is there have been rumors that he will be sent down here soon, and Carter Mazur will be calling up. Rightfully so. Carter Mazur, he's had an incredible hot start to his season with Grand Rapids. Obviously, I know Danielson just came back, so maybe that also down the line kind of comes up. But I think this is an understandable move, in my opinion. I think you don't want to burn a guy's contract. Maybe let him develop in the AHL a little bit more, get those more minutes. He looks really good, but I think for the most part, what was I going to say? He
feels a step behind at times.
He needs to ripen up a little bit more.
Yeah, like his physical game, I liked how he played physically. I loved how he played physically. But obviously the offense isn't there. Maybe you want to give him a little bit more minutes. I believe in the St. Louis game he didn't play a ton.
Was it 6 minutes?
Yeah, he played a bit about 6 minutes.
That is crazy. I didn't even realize that. I guess
so.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would say it looks likely MBN gets sent down, Mazur comes up. I mean, just rumors, of course. There's no way of actually knowing, but based on that, if you look at the lines for practice today, they had MBN on the first line with Finnie and Raymond. Larkin was taking a maintenance day, so MBN's taking that spot in that first line where Larkin was. And then Appleton playing on the second line with DeBrincat and Casper. Still waiting on word on Patrick Kane. So
I need my goat back.
Yeah, the goat, the goat, Mr. Candy Cane himself. But I think this moves make sense. I think obviously bring up maybe a little bit more NHL ready guy. You kind of let him play the AHL season a little bit. Obviously, he's off to a really hot start goal scoring wise, so maybe that's obviously something the Wings need a little bit more. So you pair him up with, I believe, maybe on that third. Is it the third line or is it with Comfort, Kopp, and Mazur? That's not a bad line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, that's a pretty big line.
Yeah,
but
It's a pain in
especially
the
to
ass
kind of-
line.
Yeah, she's kind of like wrecking ball Mazur is, and
right, you're not
kind of hyping people.
You're replacing Mazur, but you're also bringing in a guy that can do the exact same thing, but also a little bit more NHL ready, where he can actually have a little bit more of a scoring touch. So, also, I can't remember if it was Finnie and Mazur in the first preseason game. Like, Finnie had an amazing pass to Mazur. I think it was Mazur.
Did Mazur? I don't think Mazur played in the. Did Mazur play in the preseason? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think it was that first game. But I mean, obviously, there's a little bit of connection there.
I could have swore it was a white versus red game or something like that.
No, it was against the first preseason game. Against.
It was, yeah. I think it was between. Was it between the legs? Maybe.
Yeah, it was between the legs to. Yep.
That was awesome. I remember.
Anyway,
That was sick. It was sick.
I mean, Carter Mazur off to a really hot start. I think that move makes a lot of sense. Also, just kind of like rumors too is, I think the Wings are looking also to make a trade, or have at least some type of movement kind of going on in the next couple weeks. Don't know what teams for sure, but there have been kind of rumors going around that maybe some guys in the AHL might get moved for whatever it may be. We don't know what it is, but we know that at some point there is going to be some type of movement for these guys. Maybe it might be a Hamonic, maybe it might be a Gustafson, maybe it might be another guy in the AHL. We don't know for sure, but all I know and all that I've kind of like seen online via Twitter or like Instagram is that some type of movement's coming. We don't know what it is, but we know it could be some type of piece. So, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that? And also that whole MBN stuff as well too.
Well, a move that I feel like is the most realistic, whether it happens or not, is I think I've seen Pagnota and Friedman talk about it, is Gustafson, because I know like he's not. I don't think he's an AHL guy. I feel like there's some team that he has a year left. So maybe you retain like 50% or something, and they only pay like $1 million or no way. How much is he making? $3 million?
I thought it was
He's like $2 million.
Yeah,
making two.
Yeah.
That's someone would easily come up and take that. That's a bargain for like
Especially if it's like a Chicago or a San Jose.
Yeah.
Ducks.
Ducks.
I thought Ducks are kind of hot
I don't know
though.
why, but yeah.
Well, I mean, they could always bolster up their defense. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Or like maybe if some team has a lot of injuries. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Now I will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dayton.
Okay. MBN, I feel that doesn't surprise me. I mentioned in my story yesterday how that was probably the last game we would see of him. The only thing that I was thinking that might counter it is if they don't really care if offense comes or not. They may think like, oh, it's going to come eventually, and they're just going to let him work through it. But I didn't even notice that he played 6 minutes. If I saw that yesterday, I would have been like, oh yeah, he's going to get sent down. But
I didn't really notice it. I honestly I just saw the lines completely rotating.
It kind of just slipped under the radar.
And honestly, I completely agree.
To be fair, game before that, he only played 12 and 11 before that, so he's not playing a ton.
Ooh.
Right? So I definitely see him getting moved down, put him in a spot where he can thrive in the AHL.
I mean, he'd be on that first line or second line at least with Shine or Lombardi.
Just put up a bunch of minutes
Danielson.
and points and playing
Put him
meaningful
with
hockey.
Danielson.
Yeah. I kind of really liked what Thrash said. My thing with prospects is that I want to get these guys getting meaningful minutes and get them playing, whether it's in the top 6 early or in the AHL, and I think that's where Nygaard would probably get most of his chances. And I get kind of frustrated with some of these teams who have these top level prospects and they just throw them in the bottom 6. Like I think with Misa, the Sharks put him with Ty Dellandrea and Ryan Reeves one time.
Demidov was on the 3rd line.
Oh yeah, they need to play him more too. I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously the Canadians are doing something right because they're winning, right? But I mean, Laine's hurt now, so I mean,
yeah, it'll probably open up for him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's all right. Kind of a fucked up joke, but I mean, he's
4th line plug Patrick Laine.
No, I was gonna say he's back to playing Fortnite on his couch.
No,
gotta hit the revive again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'd rather have my prospects playing 20 minutes in the AHL than playing 6 minutes on a 4th line in the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Also, retaining Patrick Laine. I love Patrick Laine. I want to see him succeed. It's just also the meme of him playing Fortnite.
Yes.
So.
And just going off looking at Finnie and Pellikka, Finnie is a 7th rounder who's on the first line, and obviously he is taking that chance and giving 110% out there. And Axel is still doing decent as well, obviously making a couple of mistakes, but he's I think for sure he's going to develop into his game eventually these coming games.
I can agree with that. I also want to say too is I think Yzerman was at Danielson's first AHL game, I believe it was a couple nights ago, had 2 primary assists. So, I mean, maybe eventually, and I'm not too sure, but maybe they're looking at situations with players. Maybe there's a little bit of movement with certain players, but I think a guy we can all agree that might be a little cooked right now and might be in jeopardy of his roster spot, Michael Rasmussen. That, I mean, whether it be via trade or via being sent down, because anything can happen. We did it with Vrana, we did it with Nedeljkovic, we did it with Husso, we did it to all these players. Let's be a lot of different players, but I think Rasmussen's in jeopardy of his roster spot, and I think if someone can step up more than him, they're gonna. I think McClellan and Yzerman have no problem with taking these guys out. I mean, obviously he gave Rasmussen this extension, but he hasn't produced offensively. He hasn't produced defensively, helping the team whatsoever. And I think I can speak for a lot of the eye tests too, is when you're on a line with Rasmussen, you're playing at the pace of Rasmussen in the sense of you're not really physical. You're kind of in the corners doing some things. He maybe gets a breakaway here and there, but he has the hands of stone.
I disagree. He's good for 3 to 5 breakaways a game.
But he has the hands of stone.
He can't contribute on.
Yeah.
He might miss the net, but he's getting those chances.
That's true.
So
that's what it's about.
Maybe might be a little
Michael
bit of luck,
Rasmussen's stuff per 60 stat is really low.
Would you just say
I don't
for 60?
his stuff per 60.
I think that's an actual thing. Yeah, I want to look at that. Shoot.
I don't know. There's just if you've ever watched my story after a really bad loss and watched me crash out.
Oh,
I've
boys.
not been a fan
have I?
of Michael
Have I?
Rasmussen all year long. He doesn't do anything. And then there were honestly 2 games that I didn't even know he was in the lineup until he scored the empty netter, and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Parlay for
you're here.
Michael Rasmussen, empty netter.
In the last season and this season, he's had we'll just say the last 3 seasons. He's had 1 aura moment, and that was Jack Hughes last year.
Yeah.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I mean, I feel bad. Just I think we can all agree, we liked Rass. We still do. We want him to succeed, but it's just painful. And I think
I would love it if he turned around and had a Matt Rempe arc where he just started murdering people.
he's like, screw it. I'm done being. I'm done trying to be not something I'm not. Just goes out there.
Give me a
Yeah.
fourth liner who just kills people.
Also,
I'm okay with that.
just like weirdly, it's like an anomaly how Rempe has like really good advanced stats, but that's just basically because he like barely plays any minutes. So
Yep.
Does he play 3 minutes a lot?
3
just
minutes,
get-
gets in a fight, back to the room,
let's just
gets
get
back on
Rass
the
some,
ice.
let's get Rass some stat padding on that.
Didn't they have Travis Hamonic for like 30-second shift last game?
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
I think why his analytics were so good because he didn't really play, but it's okay because
Yeah,
Oh, Hamonic barely
mentioned
played?
that. I'm like, ooh.
I don't know.
But I also want to touch on too is, especially with if we're talking like trade rumors and stuff, they got to be at least looking to maybe move some guys not playing in the lineup. Like I know Bergen's been playing really good. I would love to have him more in the lineup. I think obviously he has a lot faster of a pace than Rasmussen, 100%. But and this is just me looking at different situations in the league and maybe some teams that aren't doing too well. And hear me out on this. Depending on the trade deadline and what's going on, there's a situation in Nashville with Steven Stamkos. He's not like I'm just saying. Like
Bergen
realistically,
Rasmussen for Steven Stamkos?
We're not doing that again. Third time's a charm. We're not doing that.
but I mean, I'm just saying, like maybe they look at different situations through like maybe some players that are kind of underperforming on one team and maybe
Alright.
want a fresh start.
If you want to be honest here, Michael Rasmussen has played less games than Stamkos this year and has the same amount of points.
That is crazy.
Ooh, wow.
Stamkos, we were just talking about that, Zach, about how Stamkos is washed now.
Oh yeah.
He has 2 points in 10 games.
That is crazy.
Oh my
He moved to a
god!
no-tax state, collected a paycheck, and is like, all right, I'm good.
He's not. Is he no longer griefing on the power play then?
Well, Nashville's also hasn't been really too good either. I mean,
Good
they're like
either.
really weak down the center position.
Could have had Brady
But-
Martin for more, but they sent him down.
You know who could help him? Michael Rasmussen.
Oh boy, are they gonna get a treat if they ever trade for Rasmussen?
Just trust me, bro.
Trust me. He's not as bad as you
Don't
think.
look at his stats. Everything's fine. Just the eye test.
But I just mentioned that just because I've been seeing a ton of stuff with Stamkos. Maybe like Nashville's looking at his situation at the deadline, but
Who did we kick the tires on in Columbus? Was it Chinnikov?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
Chinnikov.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point to bring up.
Ooh.
It like as in like we're looking at him.
No.
Yeah, I think we're in the
Like,
trade
it
room.
just came out,
A few
like-
teams ran on him, including Detroit.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's also a guy that maybe you look at bringing in. I mean, obviously, like super young.
He's not super young anymore. Is the thing. He's
Oh, never
turning
mind.
25.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was like an overager in the 2020 draft. And
All right. Sorry. Let me preface this. He is young for his age, technically in the NHL.
Yeah, he'll be 25 soon.
But
Couple months.
he's looking for a new situation too. So it's like, hey, maybe you take one of the struggling players, another player that kind of wants out, and you swap. Who knows? Anything can realistically happen. But I think at some point, depending down the line how you're looking, and if this guy isn't playing in the lineup whatsoever, you got to look to at least make some type of move to. Not only give the player a little bit more morale boost on a different team, but also just to move on and really give your team like a winning chance, in my opinion.
So, anyways, Chinnikov for Rasmussen. Straight
Yeah,
up.
that's happening actually. Confirmed actually. Yeah.
All right, well, Thrash is an inside source, I guess. Now, just breaking news: Rasmussen traded for Chelnikov. What is it?
It's Chinnikov.
Yep.
Also sourced by James Van Meme.
That's me.
Anything else we want to talk about at all, or we?
I will say just briefly, I really liked Danielson's first point of the season. I believe he was like driving up the right wing side, and then he like did I think a drop pass to Ryan. It was or John Leonard. They just sniped it in. It was a great deception on his part for Danielson.
Well, I want to say too, Griffins are on a damn good hot streak right now. They look great, which also shows a testament to how.
Oh yeah, Kosa had a shutout. Sorry.
Kosa looks great. That's another good thing. So that's obviously promising, but that also shows how deep we are, like
Also,
with our prospects.
Chelnikov is still doing good.
Oh yeah.
And is it Savoy or?
I mean, Carter
You talking
Bear?
about Max
Bear.
Plant?
Plant, yep.
Yeah, Max Plant.
He's been like that. Like we're in a weird changing at the guard when it comes to our prospects. Like it was like, oh my God, ASP, Edvinson, Sider, Kosa, like MBN. These guys are all coming up soon. Let's hope they come up. Now it's like Bunchenkov, Carter Bear, Plot.
We can't forget about Augustine.
Augustine.
Yeah, someone posted something, and I was looking at like all the names. So I'm like, I don't know half of these people.
Oh.
Who the fuck are these people?
But that also just shows like we've come a long way in this rebuild.
Yeah.
Like we went from having all these guys like throughout Europe or in the AHL to now like, oh my God, they're actually coming up and like it's exciting watching them.
I will say
Jesse
though.
Kiskinen.
Oh yeah. I will say Max and
I can't wait for him to play.
I will say Max and his brother Zam have been looking pretty good at Minnesota Duluth, and hopefully he plays a much bigger role for the Americans at the World Juniors, because I think he was like an extra forward for them last team.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and that team is like dwindling. Or, like, I don't see a lot of stars for them, and Eiserman's out too.
Oh, yeah,
So
Cole
hopefully he
Eiserman.
can, hopefully he can take on a bigger role for that team.
And then let's see. I think my last thing, unless I think of something else, which I don't think I will, is I think Danielson will be up at some point this year. I think
Absolutely.
That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
no question.
Yeah, I mean, like, because before his injury, I think Todd pretty much hinted at that he was probably going to make the roster. If he didn't
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think it reminds me a lot of Casper's situation last year, where he's like starts in the AHL and then gets moved up whenever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if it happens, and if it does happen, it would be soon. But so let's say Michael Rasmussen is off the team. I'm hopeful that it's Danielson taking that spot.
Yeah.
I would believe it would be because
Right,
there's.
so
I mean, maybe it's Soderblom or Berggren, but I mean, I think
they're already in the NHL right now.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
so it would be Danielson in my opinion.
unless they're like, oh no, we need Austin Watson up here again. You know,
Austin Watson, 20-goal season. Versus the club.
I'm all for it, man. Former Spitfire from the area, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say he is a guy that just like seems super chill.
Yeah.
I love Austin Watson.
You know what's funny though is that we've had like 7 Austin Watsons over the last decade.
Yep.
Like, we have Austin
but
Watson
they're
right
not
now.
Austin Watson.
No,
Adam-
but we have
Adam
Luke
Ernie.
Witkowski.
Dan Watson, Grand
Oh, yeah,
Rapids coach.
Yeah,
We have Witkowski. Who else was our
awesome.
Clint
tough
Costin.
guy for Jordan Tutu?
All in it.
Oh my God!
As a kid, I was so
loved
hyped
Jordan
when we got him.
Tutu so much.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
hated
a
him.
nostalgia.
One tough.
I hated him when we played him when we played Nashville in that playoff series. But then once we like got him into Detroit, I was so hyped as a kid when we got him.
Also,
I hate
my-
hearing you say
my
as a kid.
prime
I don't ever
Jordan
want to hear you
Tutu
say
moment.
that was when you were a kid.
what were you saying, Hunter? Sorry.
My prime Jordan Tutu moment was, I think it was against Nashville or St. Louis. I forget which one, but it was someone was messing with Jonathan Erickson, and then Jonathan Erickson dropped the gloves, and then Jordan Tutu comes out of left field and comes in and just sucker punches this dude and beats the
Is this-
living dog shit out of him.
Is this before you hit your elderly state?
Yes.
Anyway, also,
I may have graduated high school.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh my God.
Wow.
Anyway, also shout out the Hollow native Witkowski. Shout out Western Michigan, the Broncos.
yeah.
Also, shout out them for also beating Michigan at home at Lawson Ice Arena.
Yep.
That was
So
wild.
that was what was I gonna say, one of the biggest broke attendance records for students. So
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
love more lunatics joining the team. So that's, I mean, they're a great fucking team. I love watching them. They're awesome this year, and I think I think they have a good chance at getting back to the Frozen Four. Maybe they might not make it to the finals, but at least the Frozen Four.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but back to the tough guys though. We can't forget about Clint Costin for half a year.
Slim
yeah.
Shady. Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Shame he didn't get a contract.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
Well, he probably would have
Miss
gone
him
back to the
so
Oilers
much.
if the Oilers didn't have $800 in cap space.
Mm.
We can pay you $800.
Canadian dollars.
Is that less than American or?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
If you got like 100 Canadian, you would get like $4 US.
What?
That's how bad it is.
No,
It's bad.
Wow.
So we'll pay you $800 Canadian to play on
What
the fourth line.
Whatever happened to the Milan Lucic PTO?
Oh,
I never
yeah.
heard anything after that.
he's just gone.
Did he
Hold
get
on,
cut?
we got thrashed.
No, I think they kept him. I think he's in the minors or
Oh.
something like that.
We're
Or they extended his PTO to the season, I think, but I don't think he's played.
about to have it pulled up, I think.
It expired, and he's rehabbing an injury right now.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
he's done.
rip.
Yeah.
The Blues plan to reconnect with him in an in-season PTO once he's healthy to see if he can
Okay.
return to the NHL.
Nice.
That's what I thought. Nice.
I
Very
would
nice.
love to see Lucic play again.
Wow.
For nostalgia's sake, and that's about it.
Can we
it.
do it? You know what? Yeah, put him in on Tuesday. Screw it. Just first line Milan Lucic Tuesday against the Wings.
Fuck it.
Well,
Sell
we
Luke
can
Winkowski to
Tuesday.
a
He's
contract.
gonna kill
Get-
Raymond, and we're not gonna have Raymond again.
No, yeah, no, please no.
I don't like that.
God,
no.
no.
All right. Anything else, guys, at all, or we kind
Have
of
we
wrapped
ever
it up?
talked about Jacob Bernard Docker?
Oh my
yeah.
god. I mean, he's looked good. He's looked good,
Mhm.
in my opinion. Like he's very
I'm just
underrated.
curious. I didn't know if you guys talked about him last or not.
I feel like we've kind of glanced over him a little bit just because we've been talking
Better
about
than
Travis Hamonic or hey Edvinson and Pelika and Sider and kind of Sherratt. Johansson and Hamonic pairing never once talked about Docker,
That's true.
Yeah.
but he's looked really good. I like he's a,
I don't notice him in games,
Which is good.
and that's all I
That'd be a
want.
good
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
He does
Well,
the little
also-
stuff.
he reminds me of Oli Mata, like just a sound
A
defensive
better
guy.
better version.
Better Oli
Sounds
Mata.
steady Eddie, just sits back there and does his job,
Mhm.
even though he's only averaging like 15 minutes a night.
Doesn't
Nah,
matter.
nah,
You
nah.
need guys like that. And,
Closer to 11.
11.
Oh,
Was that
no.
last-
wow.
Or is that just in total?
Closer
Was that last
to
game?
throughout the season. I think he played a couple games. He's played 15, and then a couple games he's played like 9 or 10.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Okay, so the numbers definitely went down since the last time I looked, because I thought he was doing 15.
I mean, honestly, like, I like him. I really hope that they keep him because I think he's a guy that
He's an RFA.
can't.
so-
Yeah. Well. Oh, he's an RFA. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we could easily keep him. I'm sorry. You can easily
Mhm.
sign him to like 2 years, 3 years, like $1 million or something like that.
I'd do a year, because then, or maybe not any, just bring back at all. And I mean, that's not anything bad against him. That's just you got to think you have Wallender, and if he turns out to be
Booyah.
William.
William, yeah. So
I forgot about them too.
For what
Like-
it's worth, the game he played the most amount of time in was the Islanders game.
oh, nice.
Oh. Yay.
That wasn't he a dash one in that?
Yeah, just a -1.
Oh,
Yep.
No. Okay.
Everyone else was like a
Nice.
dash 3. So like,
Michael Rasmussen -7.
eh.
I'll tell you right now. I actually don't think. Funnily enough, I don't think he was that bad that night.
No, I don't
Well,
either.
didn't he get cross-checked by like?
I know, he was a -3 that night. Never mind.
yeah.
Was
He
it-
did get cross-checked at the end, like Larkin did.
Yeah.
No.
Stick.
It was he played for the Senators. I forgot his name.
Are we talking about Rasmussen?
Yeah, he got cross-checked, but
Oh,
his stick
Casey
broke.
Cizikas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zizekas broke his stick over Rasmussen. And it was like, I'm like,
And
he's like,
Rasmussen didn't do anything.
he just stood there and
Nah.
took it.
I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? That's what pissed me off so bad.
You gotta cover
Yeah.
your team.
We failed a punk test, and there wasn't even a punk test to begin with.
Oh man.
Alrighty, guys. I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Obviously, thank you guys for tuning in. A little bit different of an episode, like I said. We really do appreciate your support on whatever it may be, whether it's you came through YouTube, whether it's through Instagram or through all of our kind of platforms, or it was just on TikTok randomly because somehow we do that, and I haven't uploaded anything on there since July. But hopefully we'll get back into that. I've been crazy schedule with work and school. I've been all over the place, so hoping to get that kind of run again. Obviously hoping to upload more like clips of like the podcast, what's kind of going on, what we talk about. But anyways, once again, really our condolences to Brian. Hopefully everything is going well, and we love you, man, and we're here if you need anything. And hopefully you'll be back soon. But anyways, guys, I'm one of your hosts, Keegan, joined by Zach, Dayton, Hunter, and of course, the man, the myth, legend, Thrash himself. Thank you guys for watching, and above all, let's go Red Wings.
Go Hoosiers.
Oh God, not again! I'm cutting that out.
Hey, we're not